Welcome. In front of me I have the DJI Osmo Action 6 and I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the action cam itself. This is some adventure combo, so I guess we're gonna see what's in that combo here. And we also have a little bit of listening right here, so 1.5 meter extended rod. Okay. What the hell is Extreme Battery Plus? That is the most corporate bullshit name you can come up with. Just say 3 packs of batteries or something, or switchable battery. Wow, you don't need to name it any special snowflakey way. Multifunctional battery case, cool, to be expected when you have multiple batteries. Now at the back we have some information, all new 1 by 1.1 inch square sensor and variable aperture. Huh? That's actually surprising. Okay, that seems like a cool feature. So we have 2.2 to 4 aperture and cold resistance and 4-hour battery life, though it doesn't say what cold resistance really refers to, like what the actual temperature is, so it's probably written somewhere, but I'm not gonna go too far into this. Osmo audio, whatever, just microphone, and 50 gigabyte built-in. 50 gigs? Are you sure here, Osmo? I thought that we have a shortage of storage. Anyway, so that's a pretty hefty storage size right here built into the device. Props for that. That is freaking great. And 20 meter waterproofing, which is also great. So 20 meters, pretty decent depth. So anyway, I just pop it open. Oh, okay. That's actually a neat packaging. I'm gonna take it all out. Oh, and at the bottom we have the rod. Go gadget rod. Okay, so damn, that's actually, maybe zoom out just a little bit so you can have a bit better look at this. Make some more, overblow the hell out of this. Yep, there we go, perfect. So you can see this is, oh, whoa, what the hell? How long is this? How long was this? Gee, this is, oh, it's 1.5 meters. Okay. For some reason I just glanced over that and like didn't really grasp the length of it, but yeah, this is pretty long and pretty well built. Like there is very little flex to this. Super light too, and it actually feels nice, high quality. So that is a pretty nice rod. We're talking about this, not other rods. Anyway, let's go in here and let's move the light out of the way so I can start overblowing everything. There we go, a little bit better. We have stickers and instructions. No one cares about that. Next we have a packaging that I certainly won't be able to put back together. And we have our 2 little thingy things, so we can, for instance, screw it in here. So anyway, move on. I don't really know how to call those, so let's just keep it at thingy thing, which is the best way to describe it. Next we have dual Type-C cable. Moving on, we have another thingy thing. Now, there we go. So this part attaches to the action cam actually, and it would feed through here, obviously, if you don't know. Not like that, because that, as you've seen, that kind of falls off. But we have another one right here, and the other one is designed for this. What am I? Lightness? I can't hold things in my hand? What the hell? Come on. Okay, so in here you can see we have the second kind of mounting. So this could be, for instance, glued to your helmet, bike helmet, and obviously you can attach it to the action cam to this. So let's just smack that back in there. And lastly is the battery pack. Come on, there we go. The battery pack is actually relatively compact, as you can see. That's something that can drop into your pocket in your pants, and you're good to go. And the batteries themselves are almost 2000 milliamps each, so we have about 6000 milliamps combined battery here, I guess you can call that way, or capacity. And lastly, let's take a look at the actual action cam. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than I expected. That's what she said. There we go. So we have two screens, one front, one back. I think we do need to pop in the battery first. There we go. Yeah. So, anti-moisture. So let's grab one of these battery packs and slide it in here. Cool. Clicks into place. I don't remember which company had this kind of god-awful design. I think it was GoPro, actually, where they didn't have a locking latch and you just kind of, push it only up. And as a waterproof kind of device that this kind of all barely even could keep itself closed, that was a crappy design. But here, the latch that you need to actually pull to the side before you can push it upwards. Otherwise, you won't be able to open it up no matter how hard you try. So that is a good design right here. Obviously, will improve the waterproofing, and also apart from waterproofing, the reliability of waterproofing. Because obviously, if this opens up, waterproofing means absolutely nothing when water gets to the battery, which this is not waterproof. Neither is any of these. Now, we do have an unscrewable little lens right here. Obviously, if it gets scratched, you can replace it. So that's pretty nice. And additionally, this also adds something else. So there could be, I don't know if DJI sells them or not, but if they do, that's great. If they don't, I'm pretty sure someone else will make those. Lens filters. So obviously just unscrew it, pop in a new lens filter, and you're good to go. Which is a super nice kind of thing for versatility, and obviously removing maybe, I don't know, excess amount of brightness, or as an example, reflections, stuff like that. So yeah, lens filters could be great here. Now let's boot it up, which, what is this actually? Oh, it's just our Type-C port. Okay. Again, also has a latch. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Oh, and this is the part where I will just completely start shitting on this, because I despise this bullshit. This has no place on any device. I don't care what it is. There is no effing place for this bullshit. So this comes with, like I mentioned before, 50 gigabytes built-in storage. Okay, great. I mean, that's plenty enough storage. So why the high heaven fuck do I need to connect this to a phone to use it, when I swipe this, but only 5 times, I will be able to use it. But only 5 times. After that, go f yourself. So it works perfectly fine right now. Is there a reason why you want my fucking data from my phone? Or just because go f yourself? So, as you can probably tell, I generally hate DJI products, and no matter how nice I was about the packaging right here, I despise this bullshit. And the reason I despise this, and I don't actually recommend getting DJI particularly as an action cam, is because of this piece of shit right here. So, you get a camera that needs and that is not like negotiable. After 5 times, you're not gonna be able to use this piece of shit. And from there, it needs to connect to your device to be used, even though it's well incapable of working without the fucking phone. As it's literally proven right now. It's working. I can record. Swipe down. No, it's already recording. Would you look at that? So it's recording just fine. I can capture, I can change the settings on here, if I actually remembered how. Okay, there's a menu, there we go. Okay, I don't need that much menu, just give me what I want. So we can see we have the settings. So we have 4x3, 4K, 60, up to 120 frames, cool. We have all the settings that you'd want. We can switch to camera as a photo mode. We can do the video mode. We can even view things that we have recorded on here. So this in itself is a fully capable device that does not need to connect to anything. It doesn't need updates. It doesn't need anything. It works out of the box. I don't give two shits what they want. You paid for this and you should be able to use it the way you want. Now, the reason I'm being so harsh about this because at the moment it might sound like, oh, it's just a connect to phone and whatever. But it's not really that. It goes much further. So by connecting it to the phone, basically you're forced to share your data. You already paid the fucking full price for this. There is no reason why they should be getting your data from your phone so they can sell it. You paid for this piece of shit. They can pay you for your data if they fucking want it. Otherwise, go fuck yourself. So, that's one thing. And another thing, which has been becoming more and more common in current corporate bullshitty kind of behaviors, which is changing the rules of the sale after the sale. So, this right now might be free. You might connect this to your phone and use it to full extent. You might use it for the entirety of its life cycle, however long it's gonna work for you. Or, what could happen, because it's not like you have a choice right here to not do this, when you connect to your device, maybe DJI decides to, in the future, you know what, we don't make enough money by selling these devices, let's add a subscription. Let's hide away, you know, the 4K 120 behind the paywall subscription. And bada bing, bada boom, you no longer can use the device that you paid for in a way that it worked before. Because some greedy cuck at a corporation decided that, yeah, they want more money from you. And what you paid them turns out wasn't enough. It just suddenly you didn't know that before you bought it. And this is not like, you know, speculations or anything like that. This is what has been happening now. For instance, one of the greatest things that comes first to my mind is with the Sony Xperia devices, phones specifically. So these devices could previously connect to their alpha cameras and be basically a viewfinder for those cameras. A much bigger display that is color accurate and all that jazz, right? It's probably one of the only reasons people actually bought these phones, because otherwise they were overpriced pieces of shit for how much they cost. And Sony decided, you know what, we haven't been evil enough. We're now gonna hide this under a subscription, even though you purchased this device originally and it didn't have a subscription. But here's a forced update that you can't deny, and now you get to pay us if you want to use the feature that you bought the device for. This has the same kind of precedent that could happen, because you're literally forced into using their application whether you like it or not. It opens you up for this kind of liability into the future where you don't have anything to say. If they decide that you will pay, then either you can pay or you don't get to use the devices and all of its features that came out of the box originally. And this is becoming, like I said, more and more common from corporations to kind of pull out. Another thing that they do is, for instance, we went bankrupt. We sold off the company to ourselves. And once we did, we decided, oh, this business model didn't work, so now most of the features are behind a subscription. It's nothing, anything like, you know, substantial, just like $1 or $2 per month, whatever. Like, if you look at it, it's not much. But it's not what you purchased this originally with in mind, to pay a subscription of $1 or $2. You purchased it full price. There is no reason for this to ever exist. So I don't recommend ever buying these devices, just because it's literally visible right here out of the box that these can work out of the box. without the need of any kind of other accessories, meaning phones or anything like that, connections to internet, any other bullshit. It's just the company wants you to do this because then they can gather data and sell it. And you have nothing to say about it. Now, when you purchase a device at this price, like these ones cost, I don't accept any kind of fuckery happening that you are forced into. This works out of the box, or you can go fuck yourself. And that's basically what I recommend doing. Just return this and get something that doesn't require you to connect to a application to function. We used to have this as a standard feature. Something that is considered smart right now is absolutely just dog shit. There is no smart devices, because if they were smart, then they could fucking work without an additional software. But for some reason they can't. So if your smartwatch is so smart that it can't work without your phone, is it really smart? Because a normal watch could work without your phone. That seems a little bit smarter. So same thing goes for this one. If it can't work without your phone, is it really could be considered a smart camera or anything like that? Because technically, you could argue that this is a smart camera. It does have a lot of features, touch display, connections to internet or to your devices, Bluetooth, and so on. So it does have features that would imply that it is. But yet, the company refuses it to allow you to use this without a phone. So anyway, that's about it. A great package, as in, you know, what comes included in a box. The camera is decent, obviously. The just entire whole package is great. Just the software on here and the bullshitness that is happening for, you know, to basically blackmail you for your data, otherwise you won't be able to use this, I just find disgusting and a deal breaker for any kind of device. So that's just my approach. If you don't mind, you know, sharing your data and kind of opening up yourself that your device might not work like it was advertised, I don't know, sometime into the future, then that's great, you can pick it up. But if you are closer to how I am, then I recommend looking at some other things. So anyway, with that long rant on the topic of, I guess, security, privacy, and all that crap, along with the camera, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, don't forget to smash like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hello guys! Today I do have the DJI camera and I'm going to tell you how you can easily do a setup of this camera. So, at first we need to turn this on. To do so, you need to hold this power button over here and just click it actually. Once done, here you should see Osmo device name, and here scan QR code to download an app and connect the device for activation. Here, as you can see, I do have my phone, and let me quickly unzoom so that you can see what I'm doing on my phone. Here, now I need to open the camera. Where is that? On my device. Here, camera, and now we need to just scan this QR code. We need to tap this link over here, and now I can move onto my device. Here, as you can see, we do have our application. Here, let's tap get, and it should redirect us straight to the Android APK. Tap it, and now we are here downloading anyway our APK file. Download should be here now in progress. Apart from here, this APK file over here, we can go tap search, and here in the search bar we can search just for the DJI Mimo and search. This is this application, DJI Mimo. Now here I do have actually this application installed right now, so I can stop the file installation over here. Oh, as I can say, it's too late, but yes, here as I can see we have our application. And now we are downloading the resource file. Let's wait a moment RockSteady loaded successfully. Now we are here, and what we have to do now is to here tap on our camera and here tap the camera. OK. Allow all. OK. Here, allow. Once again here, and now our camera should be automatically found by our phone. Here tap connect, and now you're connecting. Here 4126, 4126. We need to tap accept on our camera, and here tap agree. Wait a moment, I need to lower my brightness level because my phone automatically set it up very high so that I can see it during the night. Oh, I can't, I don't know why. Okay, let it be like that. Here tap allow access and next. Here they have something called activate after login. DJI device information will be linked to this account and serve as proof of warranty. Let's tap login, and now you can log in either with your email and phone number, password, or register. Here, as you can see, using your mail. But I will use here next login using my Google account. Agree and login. And now here, as you can see, this is my mail. We need to activate. And now here we can go to the camera. Now we can tap start. Here we do have should there is a record button. We can tap this X. Here, as you can see, the camera is ready to use. And let me quickly find some base for that so that it won't be in a bad condition. And now here we can tap skip in the top right corner. Here we do have some user feedback. We can tap this X if you don't want to do so. If you can, just do it. You can tap get started. Some quick tutorial. Done. Here tap connect. And now we are successful. Here, as you can see, we do have our camera preview. What we do have here is our device name, but I leave it as it is. We can tap OK. Wait a moment, my flowers are floating around. And now if we tap home, we can move back to our home in our application. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily change the zoom in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. So, here as I can see we have this zoom icon, 1x. Double tap it. 2x, double tap it, 1x. And that's how it works. Have a nice day and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily access the settings of your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. At first, scroll down from the top to the bottom, just swipe, and now once you tap this gear icon over here, you enter the settings, and that's how it works. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to enable or disable the full screen front display. To do so, at first you need to scroll down to your control panel over here from top to the bottom, and now once you see this thing over here, this icon in the bottom right corner, you can see full screen on when it's like this, full front screen off when it's like this. And that's how it works. Goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you where you can easily find the compliance information and data in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. The first thing you have to do is to scroll from the top to the bottom to this control panel. Once here, tap this gear icon and scroll all the way down. Compliance info, tap it, and here you have compliance information. That's it, hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to check the firmware version in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. So at first you need to scroll to the top, from the top to the bottom, so that you can see this menu over here. Tap this gear icon and now scroll all the way down, here to the device info. Here, scroll down. As you can see here, we have the firmware version and camera firmware version. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily lock the screen in your camera. To lock the screen in your camera and to to swipe up to unlock it, at first you need to swipe from the top to the bottom so that you can see this screen, and you need to tap this lock icon. Now screen locked. To unlock, you need to swipe from the bottom to the top so that you can tap anything and manage anything. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I'm going to tell you how to turn on the DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. So at first, here you need to search for this power button over here with the QS label. Click this button. Here we can tap confirm, but we don't. Just that's how to turn on our camera. Here, as you can see, we have our preview, and now that's it. How it helps you, and goodbye. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you what to do if you want to change the language of your voice commands in the DJI Osmo Action 6. At first, scroll from the top to the bottom so that you can see this control panel. Tap this icon, and now as you can see here, they have the voice control. At first, make sure that voice control is enabled, and now here as you can see, they have two languages. To change, just tap on yours. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to switch between built-in storage and SD card on your DJI Osmo Action 6. To do it, slide down from the top of your screen, then go to the left page, and now you can just tap on SD card and confirm to switch to it, or internal and confirm to switch to that storage. And that is basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to format SD card safely on your DJI Osmo Action 6. To do it, you can simply slide down from the top of your screen, go to the right page and tap on storage. Select format SD card, and now swipe. As you can see, formatting was done. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, today I have the DJI Osmo 6 Action camera, and I'm going to tell you how you can easily adjust the aperture by yourself. So actually the first thing you have to do is to tap these two lines actually over here. Once you are here, wait a moment, tap variable aperture. We do have auto, fixed, starburst. Select your preferred one and tap this icon to confirm. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and have a nice day. Goodbye. Hello guys. In today's video I'm going to tell you how to check the files that are inside your internal storage in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. Tap here, this button over here actually, and now here we do have some video that's upside down in UI. Here we can tap this thing to open this as a list. Here we do have some people working and our company. And that's actually how it works. And that's it, how it helps you, and have a nice day. Goodbye. Hello guys, today I had the DJI Osmo Action 6 camera, and I'm going to tell you how to change the exposure level on the camera itself. So at first, here tap these two lines over here, which means adjustments. Tap Pro, and now once you tap Pro, you will see exposure. Tap exposure, and now here using this slider you can change the exposure level, minus and plus. To actually save these settings, tap this tick icon over here. Now that's it actually. Goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily switch between different memory outputs in your DJI Osmo Action 6. So at first to do so, scroll from the top to the bottom so that you can see this menu. Once you're here, go to the right, and here, as you can see here, they have internal and SD card. To switch, tap SD card and confirm. I do have, as you can see, no card, but we can switch between it. And go back, tap confirm. That's how it works. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily check the about info about your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. At first you need to scroll down to the control panel, and now once you're here, tap this gear icon. Here, scroll down in the settings, and here at the very bottom, device info. Tap it. Here, as you can see, we have our device name, serial number, firmware version, camera firmware version, quick start guide, and expert log. But that's what we wanted to see, device info. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to change the photo or video aspect ratio in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. So, at first, you need to swipe from the bottom to the top to open this menu over here. And now, as you can see here, we have the aspect ratio. We can move from the 16 to 9 to 4 to 3, 16 to 9 L, and L6, 4 to 3. And actually, that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to check the battery level of your DJI Action 6 camera. So, as you can see on this little preview over here, the battery level is right here, 25%. But on this big preview, low, if we do have the horizontal orientation, the battery level is in the top right corner over here. Now we have 24. This is the battery level. And if you want to charge, you need to just push this panel over here. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to check the serial number of your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. At first you need to scroll from the top to the bottom so that you can see here this menu. Tap this gear icon over here, and now here scroll all the way down so that you can see here the device info. Once you see device info, you can say device name and serial number mentioned in the title of this video here. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily enable or disable the voice controls in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. At first, scroll from the top to the bottom and tap this icon over here, voice control. To enable or disable the voice control, just tap this switch over here. Now, as you can see, we can select the language. Manage voice commands, even, select how, see how do they look like and what to say to manage our camera. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to manage the storage on your DJI Osmo Action 6. At first, scroll from the top to the bottom so that you can see this control panel. Now, to manage the storage, internal storage and SD card, scroll to the, swipe to the left, bar, scroll to the right. Here, as you can see, we have our time, that's currently now, and internal storage. If we tap, we can see, we can just see, and we can switch the recordings to the photos with storage card, SD card over here. I need to have no card, but to switch, you have to tap it and confirm. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to enable 10-bit D-Log M for color grading on your DJI Osmo Action 6. If you'd like to do it, you will need to first press on this button right here to adjust the settings, then click on Pro to adjust Pro settings and go to color. Now select D-Log M and you can turn a color recovery on or off and then save it, and now your camera is ready for post-recording color grading. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to change the shutter speed in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. At first you need to tap these two lines over here and tap Pro over here. Tap Exposure and now here tap Manual. Here we have our shutter speed on the left. If you want to apply the settings, the only thing you have to do, wait a moment, it's over exposure right now. You need to just tap here, this stick icon. And now, actually that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I had a DJI Osmo Action 6 camera and I'm going to tell you how to remove the battery from the camera. The first thing that we have to do is to find the side without the power button. This is here. Now we need to pull this, as I can see, this switch to the side where this arrow goes, this way, and pull this wall upwards. Now we can open that, and here is our battery. Now to remove the battery, we need to just pull this battery from using this tape, and voila, here it is. That's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I have the DJI Osmo Action 6 camera and I'm going to tell you where can you easily find the file format when recording. So yes, we can change the output format of this camera, and to do so tap here these two lines and tap format over here. As I can see, we have JPG plus RAW, JPG, and yeah, these are the two formats that we can change between. If you want to disable this Pro mode, just tap here Pro. But here, that's it actually. As for you can change just a Pro format. That's it, hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix a frozen screen or your camera being unresponsive on your DJI Osmo Action 6. The best method is to simply remove the battery and reinsert it, and that should work. So let's try to pull this switch, push the door up, open it, and remove the battery, then put it back in. And now it should be working. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody! Today I'm going to tell you how to enable or disable the gesture control in your DJI Osmo Action 6. At first you need to scroll from the top to the bottom, just like this, and now once you are here, you need to tap this hand. Here as I can see we have gesture control. When enabled, raise hand to and open palm, take a photo or start or stop recording. Tap this switch to enable the gesture control. Here now we have the gesture. For example, take a photo, start recording only, start/stop recording. Here we have how does this gesture looks like and the tutorial of how to use that. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today as you can see I have the DJI Osmo Action 6 camera and I'm going to tell you how to adjust the brightness level in this camera. Of course, I'm talking only about the screen, not the exposure. If you want to know how to change the exposure, there is a different video about that. Let's start by sliding from the top to the bottom to see this menu and tap this sun icon. Now I can increase the brightness up to this value over here and decrease it using the same gesture. Let me leave it somewhere here because now we do have the best brightness for the camera. And now that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to lock the touch screen for water protection on your DJI Osmo Action 6. Touch screens don't work well underwater, so you can just disable the touch screen so it doesn't accidentally press on anything. And in order to do that, you can swipe down from the top of the screen and then you will be able to find this button right here. Now screen is locked and ignores touches until you swipe up to unlock. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to use the voice control commands on your DJI Osmo Active 6. To do it, slide down from the top of your screen, then click on this button right here. Now enable voice control, select the language, and these are the voice commands that you can use. So let's try using them now. Start recording. Stop recording. Take photo. Shut down. And that's it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to charge your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. At first you need to prepare yourself a cable, USB Type-C cable, and a charger of course. Now, here as I can see, near the power button, we do have this switch. If we switch the switch as I can see towards us and down, as this arrow goes towards now us and here down, we can see here the charging port. And this is USB Type-C port. We can plug our cable in it. And now our camera is charging. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix audio wind noise or muffled sound on DJI Osmo Action 6. To fix that, you may want to simply click on that adjustment button, then turn on the Pro mode, go to mic. You can see you can switch right here, and then select the wind noise reduction and set it to standard or high depending on how much wind there is. High is suitable for high-speed sports and standard is just for most daily scenes, and that will reduce the wind sound. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to change the focal length in your DJI Osmo Action 6. At first, swipe from the bottom to the top to see this menu over here. This is the menu of the aspect ratios, etc. And to change the focal length, tap here wide. Here, as I can see, we have equivalent focal length 8mm wide, natural wide. Here we have 8mm and standard dewarp 14. That's how it works. So we can easily just switch between these all, and for example standard, go back, and we'll have here instead of the wide STD. Same with the natural wide, we do have here and wide. That's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily switch the burst in settings in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. To take the burst photos and have them and use them, at first, when you are in the photo mode, scroll from the top to the bottom. From the bottom to the top. Here, as I can see, we have the aspect ratio, that's not about it. And here, images per seconds. 5 pictures, 1 second, 15 pictures, 3 seconds, 30 pictures, 3 seconds. And now, if you have it set, the burst is done. That's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to enable 8K video recording on your DJI Osmo Action 6. To do that, you will need to click on this little button at the bottom, which shows some numbers, that is resolution and the frame rate. Now let's set the resolution. As you can see, it is 8K 16:9, and the FPS can be set to 24, 25 or 30, and that is basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, today I have the DJI Osmo Action 6 camera, and I'm going to tell you how you can easily manage your ISO in your camera manually. At first, tap these two lines over here and tap Pro to enter the Pro mode. Tap, not this thing, wait a moment. Tap Exposure, and as you can see here, we do have the exposure, and here we do have the ISO. When tapping manual, we can change here the shutter speed and ISO. But wait a moment, manual here. And if you want to, apply the settings, tap this tick icon over here. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I do have the DJI Osmo Action 6, and I'm going to tell you how you can easily change the white balance in this camera. So, firstly, tap here these two lines. Tap Pro to go to the Pro Advanced features, and tap WB. Here, as I can see, we do have the auto white balance or manual white balance. And now we can change manually white balance from this slider. Let me just click Stabilize here. And to go to the auto white balance, here tap this auto white balance, of course, AWB. And if you want to set the value that you have set here in the manual, tap this stick icon. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I do have the DJI Osmo Action 6 camera, and I'm going to tell you how you can easily switch modes in this camera. It's one of the easiest things you can actually do on this camera. Tap this icon over here, this camera icon in the bottom left corner, and now here, as you can see, we have video, photo, super night, subject tracking, slow motion, and time lapse. And now here, if we leave it as it is for a second, we will have this mode enabled. So let me, for example, open the subject tracking over here. Wait a moment. And now, as you can see, track subject automatically after recording starts. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how to manage the quick switch in your DJI Osmo 6 camera. So, at first you need to move and scroll from the top to the bottom so that you can see this menu. Once you're here, tap QS. Feature, switch between modes, start and pre-recording, and lock screen. I leave it as here, feature and shooting mode, voice prompt, system screen switch, photo, video, super night, subject tracking, slow motion, time lapse, hyperlapse, playback. And here, as you can see, we have feature and shooting mode. And quick switch button settings is nothing but the power over here, QS. And wait a moment. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix stabilization jitter in low light on your DJI Osmo Action 6. To do it, you will need to do a few things. First one is click here to change the RockSteady mode. RockSteady, it works great, but in low light it may not work perfectly, so you may want to turn it off, for example, because it's better for some like low light environments. Or you may also want to use super night mode instead of standard video, which is here when you slide, and then you can decide in that mode whether to use RockSteady, or if it's still not great, and then disable RockSteady. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So in this video I'm gonna show you how to use gesture control to record hands-free on your DJI Osmo Action 6. To do it, simply slide down from the top of your screen, click on this button right here, which is gesture control, and enable it. Now you can set it to take photo or start recording only. So putting your palm in front of the camera will only take the photo or start recording, or you can set it so it can both start and stop recording. Now, within the 2-meter range, you should place your palm in front of the camera. And now I did it, and it's on, and it is recording. If I do it again, it will stop recording because that's what I have set. And that is basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to take 38 megapixels high resolution photos on your DJI Osmo Action 6. In order to do it, you will need to be in the photo mode, then slide up, and now you can select the aspect ratio, as you can see right here, and it can be set to M or L, and in L it displays on the bottom that 38 megapixels is going to be used in 4:3 aspect ratio L. Then L 16:9 is 34 megapixels, M 4:3 is 9 megapixels, and 8 megapixels can be found in M 16:9. And that is basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to enable subject tracking on your DJI Osmo Action 6. Subject tracking can track mostly people to sort of like move the viewport of the camera to follow those people, which is a cool feature. And in order to enable it, just switch to the mode called subject tracking. Then it will automatically do that once it detects a subject. So I'll just place a camera. I'll just place the camera, and maybe let's place it like so. And then I'll turn on recording. I'll start moving around a little bit, and you'll notice later in the recording, as I'll show you that it was following me. So let's go into the playback, and as you can see now, as I move around, it looks like the camera was moving, but it wasn't. So that's a cool feature. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to use the vertical shooting mode on your DJI Osmo Action 6. In order to do it, you can do it in two different methods. If either physically rotate your camera before starting recording, then it'll switch itself to the vertical mode, and now once you start recording, it will record in vertical. Or you can also record with horizontal orientation of the device by sliding up from the bottom of the screen, then finding this button right here and setting the aspect ratio to portrait. Now, as you can see, it does record in portrait, even though it is being held in the horizontal position. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, today I'm going to tell you how to insert the battery in your DJI Osmo Action 6. So, actually, at first, search for the side without the power button. It's here. Now, pull this switch to the side where this arrow goes, and then upwards, whole wall upwards. It's difficult to, show this on the video, so they can see that. Without the camera, it's easier. We need to just do something like that and pull it with our fingers, and voila. Here, as you can see, we have our place for the battery, and without the battery inside. So, at first, here, take your battery, and if you don't have your battery labeled with the milliamp hours, because here this is how it should go inside, you need to find the side with the pins. These pins should go as here to see this golden walls. Now place your battery until you hear a click. Now we can close our wall, and now we are done. Battery is inside. That's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna tell you how to fix your DJI Osmo Action 6 not connecting to Mimo app. First, let's do what we can do on the camera. So on the camera, you should reset the wireless settings. To do that, slide down from the top, go to settings, go to wireless connection, then reset connection, and tap on reset. And then on your phone, you should also forget the device from the Bluetooth settings. So you may simply need to go to settings, then Bluetooth, and if that Osmo is here, then forget it. As you can see, it's not, so I don't need to do that. And then try reconnecting. And if it didn't help, try restarting the phone and the camera. So let's restart the camera by pressing and holding on the power button, and restart your phone as well, and then try connecting. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to use the super night mode for a low light video on a DJI Osmo Action 6. If you'd like to do it, you will need to first start swiping around like so until you find super night. So that is pretty easy. If you don't like to swipe just from the beginning, then you can first press on the button here and then select the correct mode. Once super night is selected, you can now use it, and it basically all it does is that the camera automatically adjusts ISO and noise reduction, so night scenes are captured perfectly. And if you want, you can change the aperture, but remember, the larger the aperture, so the smaller the number here, the lighter the image will be. So the large aperture f2 is going to be the best for low light environment, and that is basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the altitude gauge on your DJI Osmo Action 6. When you're diving, you may want to display the altitude gauge, and that is possible by simply sliding down from the top of your screen, settings, then going to depth and altitude, and you can find both diving and hiking and parachuting. Now in diving, you can enable depth display, and when the water depth is greater than 1 meter, the camera will automatically display the water depth based on the pressure. And you can also enable auto record once water depth is displayed, and you can also auto stop recording after ending water depth recording. Then hiking and parachuting, you can also enable altitude display and see the relative altitude or absolute altitude, however you want. And that is basically how you can do it. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to change the Wi-Fi frequency on your DJI Osmo Action 6. In order to change the Wi-Fi frequency, you can slide down from the top of your screen, then click on settings button and find wireless settings, wireless connection, then Wi-Fi frequency, and you can change it to 5.8 gigahertz or 2.4 gigahertz. And now 2.4 gigahertz is going to be more compatible with older devices. So if your phone is a little older and cannot connect to a 5.8 gigahertz, then you may want to change it to 2.4, but 5.8 is faster. So if your phone can connect, then set it to 5.8 because it's gonna be faster. But also 5.8 works on lower distances than 2.4. So if your device and the phone are close together, then it'll work just fine. But if they are far apart, then I'll set it to 2.4 anyway. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to insert an SD card into your DJI Osmo Action 6. To do it, you will need to open the door where the battery compartment is. So to do it, find this switch, turn it so it's turned to red, and while it is, slide the door up. So it may be a little difficult. You may want to use two hands. And now it is open. Now you can put the SD card in, but I would recommend that you would take the battery out because it's gonna be easier to put the battery in that way. Now let's put the battery in correctly. There is this sign which indicates that the logo of the SD card should go towards the battery. Now let's click it in and let's put the battery in. Technically you can do it while the battery is in, but it's just more difficult that way. Make sure the battery clicks as well. Close the battery door, and now let's turn the camera on. Now you can switch to the storage to SD card or cancel that, and that's it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to record in slow motion on your DJI Osmo Action 6. Okay, if you'd like to do it, you can simply do it by sliding on the screen like so until you find slow motion, then tap on it. And now let's set the settings of it because we can change different things here. You can change the resolution from 1080p via 2.7K to 4K. And in those last two, you can only set the speed to the maximum of 4 times speed up, which will result in recording in 120 hertz in 120 FPS. So yeah, that's gonna be the speed basically. You can speed it up by 4 times without seeing visible loss of frame rate. And in 1080p you can also, if you want, record in 240 FPS, which gives you a possibility to slow down the video 8 times at most. And that is basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily change the battery in your DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. If you had your camera for a long period of time and you want to just change the battery, at first you of course need to buy a new one. Now once done, you need to only here look at this side without the power button. Here as I can see we have this side with the power button. We need to look at this without and pull the switch as this arrow goes. So upwards the camera, as I can see, towards the shoulder and towards the lens. Here switch, and the walls is going up. But it's a difficult process to comprehend. Here, now, as I can see, it is here. And now, here as I can see, we have our battery. To remove this battery, we need to at first pull from this tape over here, and it will go out. Here, as you can see, we do have an accumulator battery, as someone calls that. And now we need to just a new one, push the same way until we hear a little click. This click, as you can see, the final click. And now we need to just only close it somehow. It's difficult to close it correctly, so we can just try a lot of times. But yes, now, as you can see, it's closed. And that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix storage full when space remains on your DJI Osmo Action 6. In that case, you may want to do a few things. The first one is disable loop recording if you have it currently on. And to do that, simply slide up, then select that, and you can see loop recording. Make sure it's set to video instead. Then the next thing is to delete all files via playback menu. So let's see the playback menu, and you may want to delete some files here. By selecting them and clicking on three dots and deleting. And also, if you've used your SD card on the computer, especially on Mac, but not necessarily, also on Windows it may happen, but especially on Macs, if you've deleted the files through that Mac, then remember to also, while the SD card is plugged into your Mac, empty the trash. Instead, if not, then the files will still stay but will be invisible on the SD card until you empty the trash. So make sure to empty the trash before you unplug your SD card from your Mac. Or just go into trash and delete the files, because otherwise it will just stay. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to factory reset your DJI Osmo Action 6. Before you factory reset it, it's worth erasing the data on the internal storage and also taking the SD card out. I don't have it inside, but I'll show you how to do it. So you'll need to open this door by turning this switch to the right and pushing it up. Then you can open it, and here will be the SD card. You can click on it and it'll pop out. Of course, you may want to take the battery out first. It'll be easier to do it that way. Now let's erase the data on the internal storage, because as I said, it doesn't really like it doesn't erase the data. It just factory resets the settings. So if you want to get rid of the data because you want to sell it, then you can do it. But if you want to just reset it so the settings go back to the default, you can just factory reset it without doing that. But let's erase the data. To do that, slide down from the top of your screen, go to the right page, tap on storage, format internal storage, and then swipe. Now format is successful. Let's go back. Let's now go to settings, go to and scroll down to the factory reset option. Click on confirm, and now it is resetting and restarting. In a moment, it'll ask you to set up the language, and that'll be about it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to use your Osmo Action 6 as a webcam on your PC or Mac. As you can see right here, I have the Osmo Action 6, and I will be using it as a webcam. In order to do that, you will need to use a cable that is plugged into your computer and supports data transfer. Most cables do, but not all. So if your cable doesn't work, that's most likely because it doesn't support data transfer. Then open the correct door, not like I did. Open the correct ones, the ones right here. Plug in the USB-C port. So let's do it. And then the screen will ask you what to use. I'll use the webcam. And now you will see that it shows webcam on both sides. You can change whether it should be 1080p at 25 or 30 FPS or 50 to 60 FPS. Then on your computer, as I go to my computer, which I'll do right now, you will see that if I open any app that uses camera, like let's say camera app, it does work as a webcam. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to and explain the difference between time-lapse and hyperlapse and how to record them on your DJI Osmo Action 6. The time-lapse is for static tripod shots like clouds or sunset or crowds. And hyperlapse is for moving shots like walking or biking with stabilization applied. Now, to turn them on, just swipe on the screen to set it to time-lapse, then slide up, and you can set it to hyperlapse or time-lapse. You can change the quality by clicking here. Then you can find hyperlapse. It can be set to auto or just any possible option here, so it'll speed up the video with that rate. Or you can set it to time-lapse and then set it to crowds, clouds, sunset, or custom. And as you can see, it in crowds it will turn 1 minute into half a second. Sorry, 10 minutes into half a second. Clouds will be turned 10 minutes into 2 seconds, and sunset will be 1 hour into 3 seconds. Or custom, and then you can swipe up and change the interval and the video duration, which means if you set it to 1 second and 10-minute duration, it will render it to be 20 seconds long, and so on. So that is basically how it all works. And yeah, it will show you here all the details that you may want to know. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to set up a loop recording for your dashcam mode on your DJI Osmo Action 6. DJI Osmo can record in loop, and it's useful for many different scenarios, including dash cams. So if you'd like to use it as a dash cam or any other reason why you want to use loop recording, slide up from the bottom of your screen, then tap on this recording button here and select loop recording. Now select the mode, and you can set the loop duration to maximum 5 minutes, 20 minutes, and 1 hour. And that means that after that time, it will overwrite the old recordings, which is great for example, using it as a dashcam, because as a dashcam you don't really need to have like some old recordings when nothing happened, and it will just save the last 5 minutes until, and when you press on the shutter button to end recording, it'll save the last 5 minutes of the video. So and the max is basically using the full storage, and once the full storage is gone, it'll overwrite the old data. So let's say I'll set it to 5 minutes, and then when I start recording, I have now started. Then after 5 minutes, it'll just start overwriting old footage. And when I stop recording, it will just save the last 5 minutes of the recording. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to update firmware on DJI Osmo Action 6. Once your camera is already set up with the phone, which means it is connected to the app, if there's an update available, it will automatically start downloading it. And as you can see, it does that. So that is basically, you don't really need to do anything. You can go to device management, I think, but I would need to log in, so I don't really want that now. It is automatically downloading if new firmware is available. So let's just wait for that, and later on we'll install it on the camera. So I'll just get back to you in a few minutes. And once it hits 50%, you need to install it. So I'll turn the camera on because, yeah, okay. Let's click on install, connect. It'll start searching for my device. Let's connect to it. It'll ask me for the Wi-Fi probably. Yes, it does. Let's join. And now it is in progress. So it tells me to wait 2 minutes. I'll get back to you in those 2 minutes. Okay, and it shows update success on the phone, and the camera is currently restarting. So let's click on done in the app, and it should be basically done. It says updated. So that is it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix overheating and shutdown during 8K or 4K recording on your DJI Osmo Action 6. To do it, you can simply slide down from the top of your screen. Then you'll find a few settings. Let's go to the voice control, make sure it's off. Gesture control, make sure it's off. It'll use less battery, and that will make it overheat less. Then also go to the settings, make sure that in depth and altitude, if you don't need diving and hiking altitude, you can disable those. So these will also sort of save your battery a little bit, which means less overheating. Then another thing that you may want to do is to go to the option which is hold on a second, I need to find it. Screen off when recording, and set it to a lower value, let's say 3 or 15 seconds, and when you start recording, the screen will go off, which will use significantly less battery and reduce the overheating. And also you may want to reduce the brightness. And the last thing that you may want to do is, when in some kind of like video mode, set the resolution to, let's say, 4K or 2.7K instead of 8K, so it also uses less battery and doesn't overheat as much. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix water leak or moisture detected in charging port on your DJI Osmo Action 6. The thing you'd want to do first is to power it off immediately. And I would also highly recommend getting the battery out as soon as possible. So let's open the battery door. Let's get the battery out. So there's no power in the device. If there's any water visible here, just shake it out. And let the device air dry for about 24 hours. So just leave it somewhere so it can dry. Do not, you can put it in rice if you want. That is helpful. But I would recommend doing that with the ports closed, so it just doesn't, the rice doesn't get stuck in the ports if it's a small grain rice. But it is indeed helpful, so you can do that, or just leave it there, because it doesn't have a battery inside, so it shouldn't break. It shouldn't break. And then to prevent things like this, always make sure that both covers are properly closed, which means they are fully closed all the way in, and that there's no hair or debris in between the seal, the red seal, and the thing that you're covering. So you should pay attention to that, because then it'll make it not close properly, and that can lead to water getting into the camera. Once it's air dried, you can just put the battery back in, close the door, make sure you do it tightly, and it's done. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to set up pre-recording on your DJI Osmo Action 6. In order to do it, you would need to first swipe up to get parameters, then simply click here on the mode and find prereq. Then select the prereq duration. Let's say 30 seconds, for example, right? And now prereq is already started. You can see it is already recording. It's pre-recording. Okay, I pressed on start. Never mind. I think it's just a translation issue here on the DJI. It should be like that. Don't press on prereq stopped, because it actually means stop prereq. And yeah, you can now start recording something. You can start doing something, and it doesn't record it, doesn't save it now, but as you can see, it starts counting up to 30, and after that it won't additionally do more. It'll just remove the previous seconds, and only once you press the record button, it will save those last 30 seconds at the beginning of the video that you started taking after pressing the rec button. So that is basically it. So you never miss something, because let's say something is being recorded by your camera with pre-recording, but you didn't have recording itself turned on, and something important happened, so you can just press here and it'll do that. So it'll just save those last 30 seconds and then record more. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix error that stops recording on your DJI Osmo Action 6, or that says that your SD card is slow. If the camera says that your SD card is slow, or that it stops recording, just for no reason, then you may want to check whether the card, let's open the battery compartment door. You may need to check whether the card is, it won't really be well visible here, but it used to say V30 here. V30 is the speed class of the card, and V30 is the minimum. So if your card doesn't say V30, or as you can see here, U3, I have U3 and V30, which means it's UHSI speed class 3 and the V30, then it is a good card, but it may, for example, be saying V10. If it says V10, then it won't be fast enough. Now, also, you may want to, if the card is fast enough, it is V30 or maybe even V90 or something like that, you may want to format the card using the camera. To do that, simply slide down from the top of your screen, go to the right page, click on storage, format SD card, and swipe. Remember, it erases the data, so back it up if you have anything. And now it may be working. If it's still not working, the last thing that you may want to do is to temporarily switch to the internal storage if the error persists, by sliding down, going to the right page, and not selecting SD card, instead selecting internal storage. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to install your DJI Osmo Action 6 onto the expandable rod. As you can see, this is the rod and it expands quite a lot. It gets pretty long, and well, as you can see, it is really long. And if you'd like to attach your DJI onto it, it is going to be pretty easy. First, you need to take this part, this attachment that comes included, and plug it on just until it clicks, until it firmly attaches. Then put it in like that, right? And now use the screw to screw it in. Okay. Now let's screw it in, but not quite fully. Then you can adjust the angle that you would like to use. I actually would prefer it the other way around. I'll tell you why in just a little second. Because if I want to record myself, I would put it on like that, because as you can see, this part here comes towards one side, so it will just be further away from the stick a little bit, but well, noticeable difference. It will be farther away from the stick, which will result in it being just closer. I mean, yeah, like just not the camera won't see the stick. So now we can adjust the angle. Let's screw it on fully and let's extend it. And now you can use it all to record anything that you'd like to see. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix your firmware update failed or stuck at 50% on your DJI Osmo Action 6. If it is stuck at 50%, that is actually pretty easy to fix. I had that issue myself. Each time I had a DJI cam and I just forgot. That's how the app works. And it's supposed to be like that for whatever reason. So what I'll do is I'll just display a video of how it looks, and I'll explain why it happens and what to do about it. So this is what it looks like, and it gets stuck at 50% because after 50%, the install button right here turns blue and you can actually install the update. So that, like, it made me think for a second, because you can see when it's downloading the firmware, the install button is gray, but I just went away. I walked away, and then it was 50. And I didn't notice the install button was blue. But then you can just click on install and it'll start installing. As soon as the camera is on, it'll tell you to connect, and it'll do that. By the way, there's a video on how to update this camera, so you can watch that. But if it didn't help, if for some reason the camera is still not updating, then there may be an actual issue with the camera. So let's try fixing that. Make sure that your battery on the camera is over 50%. That is pretty important, otherwise it may get stuck. Then also make sure to maybe try to format your SD card. That may also help but remember that it erases the data. But if you want to do that, to try that out, go to slide down from the top, go to the right page, go to storage, format SD card, and slide. As I said, it erases the data, but now you can try doing that. You can also try downloading the firmware manually. I think I'll quickly check if there is something like that available. Okay, for this camera, that option of doing it via a computer is impossible, so you need to do it through the app, and if you want, you can restart the camera to trigger the update. So let's try to restart it and then see if, when you connect to the app, if you can update it again. You may also want to reconnect to the app. By the way, there's a video that is called Fix DJI Osmo Action 6 Not Connecting to Mimo app, and following the steps from the video will let you update again. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to perform the first time setup and activation on your DJI Osmo Action 6. If you're setting up the device, first, of course, you need to select the language. There's quite a few options available here, so select the one that you like to use and then tap. Now, it tells you to connect DJI Mimo, but it tells it to me because my device was already set up before. If your setup is new and not, if your device is new and not set up yet, ever, then it'll ask you to activate the device by connecting it to the phone. You can see I'm already set up after selecting the language, so that's how easy it is to do it without the once it's the second time. For the first time, you will also need to get your phone and the DJI Mimo app and connect it to that device. So let's do it now. Okay, as you can see, I have the phone now, and you should get the DJI Mimo app that I already have. You can log in or skip that. I believe Okay, I'll just go through those questions. Let's allow all the permissions so it can find my device. Okay, and now it is searching for the device and it has found it. If it wouldn't find it itself, you could simply go to some settings and then you'll find it somewhere here, probably wireless connection and stuff like that. But it was found in my case. Now we'll need to accept if the same number is showing up on both devices. And now you can see it is being connected. Now it asks me if I want to join the network generated by the camera, and yes I do. It gives you a way faster connection than Bluetooth. That's why it's asking you to do that. And as you can see, I'm gonna allow full access to the library. Let's enable maybe quick launch notification. Let's authorize. Let's go to notifications, right? No, never mind. I'll just leave that. And yeah, you can see you can play playback in the app. You can do anything you'd like, basically. So as you can see, I'm playing back from the camera right now, and that is basically there's a lot of things that you can do. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. In this video, I will explain the difference between a RockSteady and HorizonSteady on your DJI Osmo Action 6. Okay, so if you'd like to use any of those modes, I'll explain what they mean. So RockSteady is basically stabilization, standard stabilization. There's RockSteady and RockSteady Plus. RockSteady Plus stabilizes more, of course, and that is what it does. And it works really good. I'll show you a video I have recorded. I think that those two are that stabilization. Here I was shaking my camera a lot and it is not visible as much as I was shaking it. Then here I was also using RockSteady and rotating the camera to show you how it'll look when the camera is being rotated. Now let's see HorizonSteady. As the name suggests, it's gonna keep the horizon steady. And this is HorizonSteady, HorizonBalancing. This mode is HorizonBalancing, which means it keeps the horizon until my camera turns over 45 degrees into any direction. When it does, it's then rotating. But if it's sort of like in one position but just moving a little bit, then it'll keep the horizon steady. And now that is the HorizonSteady mode. And in this video I had rotated my camera like so, 360 degrees, and it is completely invisible. Yes, now I was rotating it here, as you can see, and well, nothing happened. Now, if you'd like to use any of those modes, slide up, then click on the button in top right corner. Now you can set it to off. In off, it will include the gyroscope data, but it won't be stabilized. Then you can change the warping of the image, so it can be standard dewarp, natural wide, wide, or ultra wide, up to what you're recording basically. Then there is the RockSteady mode. You can also change the things here. RockSteady Plus, then HorizonBalancing and HorizonSteady. And in HorizonSteady, as I said. You can see it looks kind of funny, but it really, like, you can see it is indeed funny as I'm rotating the camera, and you can see the keyboard doesn't rotate with it. And that's it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to use the variable aperture on your DJI Osmo Action 6. Okay, so this device has a variable aperture which lets you change it, and what that means is you can adjust it to what photos you want to take. Now, aperture is can be smaller or higher, and it will do different things. A higher aperture, let me first show you where to find the aperture. As you can see, it is right here. When you press on this button, or just slide from, no, don't slide, just press on the button. And then variable aperture, and you can set it to auto. Then you can set the range of the auto aperture. In just a little moment I'll explain what those different apertures mean. You can set it to fixed, so it'll just be 2.8 like a classic action camera. And then starburst, which will be 4, and that is basically a different one. So now let's talk about what those apertures mean. Now, the higher the value, the more closed aperture physically is. So also, the more closed it is, it has a larger depth of field, which means that things in the background won't be blurred out as much. And also, it has almost everything in focus. So as you can see, fixed aperture, it says that focus distance is 20 centimeters, whereas fixed would be 38. So that is the focus here. This is the minimum focus, right? So the higher the aperture, the smaller the minimal focus is, which is really great if you want to capture something from up close, but it makes the image darker the more closed the aperture is, so the bigger the button the number is. So that is also pretty important, and the smaller numbers will make the image lighter, brighter, and will have some like higher focus, minimal focus distance, will have a smaller depth of field, which gives you that cinematic effect, but it's just up to you whether you need it at some time. And it has basically, I've told about everything, so that is it. And you can set it, so you can set it to starburst, fixed, or auto, and auto can be set to different ranges, and that's basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.